It's the way that people react when I'm playing in some kind of surprised way. At first I thought I was imagining it, but then after speaking to other women in the music industry, they all seem to have experienced the same thing. There's been occasions when doing live sets that men have approached the stage and started asking me questions about the setup, as if to test the fact that it's not staged. I think it's purely because I'm a female that they can't understand how a girl could be using such a complex technical setup like that. I really wanted to play music in clubs. It was my absolute dream to be able to do that, and I had absolutely no idea how to even start to think about getting into it. I'd already been going clubbing for quite a while at that stage, and so I just started to ask people if I could play at their clubs until eventually someone gave me a chance, and it just all grew really quickly from there, and I was playing pretty much every weekend in clubs, and it was amazing. A few years back, I was signed to a big music brand and was called in to have a photo shoot to get press pictures done. And when I arrived at the place, there was a makeup person and wardrobe, but the clothes that they'd planned out for me were very low cut, sparkly dresses, overly feminine makeup. And even at that time, as a young 22-year-old girl, I knew I didn't want to be marketed in that way, and I don't think that they would have expected any of their male DJs to do the same. Being female, your appearance really seems to be much more important than if you're a male DJ in the industry. It's judged much more on technical ability. I mean, people seem to assume that if there's a new young male DJ that they're automatically going to be good, but if it's a female, it's almost like people sit by the decks and wait for mistakes to happen. I was playing at a festival this weekend actually, and I was the only girl playing the whole weekend as far as I could see. It's really hard because you would never want anyone to book you on the basis of being female, but you still want to be considered equally. And it really made me question a lot of things and caused a lot of self-doubt, and essentially made me lose my confidence almost completely for a while. But I came back, gave myself a shake, and ultimately that motivated me to start my own label, get together a live act and promote my own record fairs and parties, as well as playing some things that I'd really dreamed of playing at for a long time before that. If it wasn't for what has happened in the past or being treated in a sexist way, then I would not be doing what I'm doing now. Sexism is definitely still going on, maybe more under the surface than in previous times, but it's still happening for sure. I think that us all speaking out about our experiences can help towards a change in attitudes and equality in the future, eventually, or hopefully. As a young 19-year-old, I would never have thought that music would have ended up being how I make my living. Music really is my passion, and it's what I've always wanted to do. And when you experience negative or sexist reactions to what you're doing, it can take confidence to keep on doing what you're doing. I know for anyone with dreams, it's hard to just follow them, but at the end of the day, anything really is possible. Right now, I'm working on an album with some musicians from a jazz orchestra, and it almost feels surreal when we go into the studio and they're playing the music that we've written together. It kind of feels like an amazing dream, and it's just so nice to be able to be so openly creative, and I'm really, really, really excited to see where all this is going to go and what's going to happen in the future.